Are you hungry? Because I am. And the best part is we're blue ribbon baking today, not just any kind of baking.
We sure are. We're welcoming Chrissy Amenta from Agawam. She won the gold medal flour cookie contest at the Big E Fair for her salty sprinkles caramel cookies. Look at that blue ribbon you're wearing proudly. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And now, this cookie, salty sprinkles, it seems like it has everything in it.
It does.
I can't wait.
Let's get right to it.
All right. So what I have is 3/4 of a cup of butter.
Softened.
Softened. I leave it out overnight. I don't melt it in the microwave. I've had mistakes where all you end up with is a slimy piece of wax paper. That's no good.
We don't want that.
This is a cup of light brown sugar.
Okay. That seems to be stuck.
Densely packed.
Densely packed. It is densely
packed. You want
packed.
to show that?
Yep.
Okay.
And then 1/2 cup of regular sugar.
All right.
And then I'm going to put Seth to work because what you're going to do is just use those big biceps and
you obviously haven't seen me with my shirt on.
Sugar in the butter.
Seth, you've been working out.
And we can actually switch places.
You want to move it over here? Okay.
Yeah, because we're going to mix the flour, which is 2 1/4 cups, already pre-measured.
Okay.
With 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. No, I'm sorry, baking powder.
Okay.
There's a difference.
See, I know.
And 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt.
Okay, and you are sharing your award-winning recipe, so it'll be on our website.
It's not my recipe anymore. It belongs to Gold Medal.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. After I won the contest, I had to sign the rights to the recipe away. It had to be an original recipe. It's not published anywhere, so I'm assuming maybe they might publish it or something like that someday.
It's your creative talent.
Yeah.
So let's honor that.
So then we would just toss this around.
With this guy?
Yeah.
You can tell I don't bake. When did you start baking, Chrissy? Is it a passion you've always had?
Well, a girlfriend of mine has a cookie exchange every year. So every year I make a cookie. And she was inviting up to 13 people, 16 people. You have to bake a dozen for each person. So it kind of gets to be a lot. And it's a good way to see people that I went to school with from 3rd grade. I don't get to see them all the time, but once a year I know I can see them. So I do like baking for the social aspect of it.
Yeah.
So my girlfriends.
I'm in. That sounds
and
great.
Trying delicious cookies, right?
To say, remember the date. Invite me to that because I'll bring some cookies.
You have to make a lot of cookies, though.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
Your
go
mom
to an
has a good
exchange
recipe.
where
My mom has great
go to the
cookies.
exchanges where they have like 6 people. Then you don't have to make so much.
But
we do
then I only get 6
appetizers,
cookies.
mimosas. We do an ornament exchange. It's a whole lot of fun.
Wow.
So
Okay.
Seth would add in the flour.
Okay, so we're combining.
Oh, the bigger bowl.
Yep.
Right.
And I do it in.
Bring it all over
I do
here.
it in a 1/3 or a 1/2. I wouldn't add the whole thing. It gets really hard to incorporate.
Right.
Okay.
Little by little.
Need to wear a mask for this.
Okay.
I already have some already mixed up.
Oh,
Lovely.
perfect.
So you
all
keep
right.
working.
I'll keep
Yeah, you
working.
keep
For no
working, Seth.
reason.
For no good.
You missed that workout this morning. You need it.
Yeah, exactly. If I'm going to eat
So
one of these, I'm going to work out
we would take it by
well.
a teaspoonful, and I've already gone ahead and I don't know what size to call this. It's not really a golf ball or a ping pong
like a
ball.
little donut
Yeah,
ball.
and you just make it into a little ball. And so I did a couple of these already.
Okay. Very nice.
Just get them on there.
So this is like, it's just like,
The recipe says to refrigerate it for an hour.
Okay.
If you only have 20 minutes, I mean, this is not a hard cookie at all. I kind of don't put that kind of pressure on myself when I bake. I
Baking
take
should
liberties
be
with
fun.
it. Yeah. And even if I do refrigerate it for an hour, I let it come to room temperature a little bit just so I can mold it the way I need.
Okay.
And then in the center, you're going to press one of the caramel candies.
just like this?
Yep.
Now, if you're not a fan of
And
those,
then
could
if
you
it does
put...
this, that's fine. You can just go ahead and fix it. Right,
Okay.
Right now is the fixing stage. It hasn't
You're
gone
so
in the
sweet.
oven.
I bet
Okay,
you
this is
could
the
toss,
fixing stage.
a Hershey Kiss or an Almond Joy or another circular-esque candy in there.
Definitely. My husband
Charleston
is so
chew.
crazy about this cookie. He's got these versions. He's promised everyone that I have to make a million batches.
He's putting
'cause
pressure on
he's
you.
I was
putting
gonna
pressure.
say.
He wants it to be a chocolate-covered cherry. And I'm like,
Wow.
okay.
Chocolate-covered
He with
strawberry.
coconut on it. No, I'm not allowed next year.
Oh, you're not? Oh.
Then this is sea
Come
salt,
here.
finely
Okay.
ground sea salt, and you're going to sprinkle it on top. So this is the salty part, but this is not the sprinkles part.
Okay, so this is the salt, not the sprinkles. The sprinkles come later.
The sprinkles do come
Is that
later.
too much salt?
No,
That's
I
good?
really go for it. This is a salty, intentionally cookie. So if someone in the family has an aversion to salt, shouldn't have it in their diet, just leave this step out.
Yeah.
There is a 1/2 teaspoon inside the mixture that Seth is doing whatever
I
he's
think...
doing with.
no, I think
Working hard.
Working
I
hard.
haven't stopped whisking since 11:02. Is this good? Is it good enough? Is it sufficient?
I would probably have gotten it moister, but That's fine.
Okay.
I mean, it's definitely workable. You would just mold that into the little balls.
Okay. Oh, is the eggs? Do I need to put the eggs in?
Yes.
There's the moisture.
Yes, yes, the two things I left out, my bad.
That's
in the
okay.
cream sugar go the eggs and the vanilla.
Oh.
I'm so sorry
You know
about
what? I
that.
can't even cook in my own kitchen. Never
I'm
mind
so
cook on
sorry
TV.
about
So
that.
don't be sorry. See,
No, you
that's
kidding?
just you're just testing him.
So we
Making sure he knows
more
what's
whiskey.
missing.
We would take these to the oven.
Okay. And then, of course, because you came prepared, you have some already finished
I do.
and baked.
And I'll tell you one tip that I've learned along the way is I don't leave the kitchen when they're in the oven. If it's 9 minutes, I don't go watch my favorite show because, well, especially rice-a-roni, I have destroyed too many batches of that poor, lovely San Francisco treat.
So stick
But-
around because it's worth it.
Yeah, stick around because you want to really get them out before they burn or
Okay.
anything like that. So by the magic of the TV, we have some baked here, and then what
we
we're going to
drizzle.
do is drizzle. And Ashley,
And
yeah,
I,
you
okay,
want
I'll
to do
drizzle.
that.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
And then you
Okay.
put.
Actually, you know what? You can even leave the bottom part
Oh.
and just lift the top.
Perfect.
It'll be a lot lighter.
Well, you know what? You two do that. In the meantime, I'm going to tell everybody else what's on the show today. And by the way, if you want this recipe, which you definitely do, just head to mymassappeal.com a little bit later today. But also today,